We all love shortcuts, whether it's a video game that you're playing or a map or a distance between two locations. We all love shortcuts. And that's exactly where Saul found himself in 1 Samuel 28. See, Saul was about to go into battle, but before he went into battle, he wanted reassurance from God whether or not Israel was going to be safe or Israel was going to win. But God was being silent. So instead of waiting for God, instead of trusting God's provision, he decided to take matters into his own hands and take a shortcut by going to a medium and consulting a psychic. And so my question is, how do you go from trusting in God in one moment to trusting in psychics the next? Well, it's a shortcut. See, Saul didn't wake up one day and decide today I'm going to go talk to a medium. He got there slowly. Pressure built, fear crept in, and God felt distant. And instead of waiting, he decided to take matters into his own hands. So here's the truth. When following God feels unclear, we are tempted to force clarity instead of waiting and trusting in God. See, Saul couldn't handle the waiting. He chose control instead. And control always leads you somewhere where God never intended you to go. But here's the hopeful turn. You don't have to force an answer to be faithful in the moment. God is not asking you to figure out everything today. He's just asking you to trust him with what he's giving you without worrying about what he hasn't given you or what you don't understand. Shortcuts may feel faster, but they always cost you more. So ask yourself this one question. Where are you tempted to force something right now? Whether it's a decision, a conversation, a timeline, just pause. Instead of pushing harder, choose trust over control. See, Saul's story shows us that shortcuts are real and they don't always lead to the outcomes that we intend. But your story doesn't have to end there. What I want you to know is God is working even when you don't see it. What I want you to do this week is resist the shortcuts and stay faithful. And my prayer is that we would become people who trust God's timing, not just his answers. Amen.